Welcome to back my channel Million. This channel is a special place where every video brings you new knowledge, entertainment, and exciting experiences. Here coins worth you will find informative content, engaging stories, and everything that sparks your curiosity. Our goal is to make every moment enjoyable, help you learn something new, and be a part of this growing family. So join us and start this wonderful journey today. 1950 10 Pfennig Coin of the Federal Republic of Germany, known in German as 10 Pfennig Münze der Bundesrepublik Deutschland, holds a remarkable place in both German monetary history and post-war European numismatics. Issued just 5 years after the end of World War II, this coin represents not only a unit of currency but also a symbol of the Federal Republic's efforts to establish a stable and unified economic identity during a period of reconstruction, division, and renewal. The coin belonged to the subdivision of the Deutsche Mark (DM), which became the cornerstone of West Germany's economic system, with 100 Pfennigs making up 1 Deutsche Mark. The 10 Pfennig coin, though small in denomination, played a crucial role in everyday transactions, serving as an essential piece for small purchases, fairs, and daily trade during the 1950s and beyond. The obverse of the 1950 10 Pfennig coin prominently features the words, Bundesrepublik Deutschland, which translates to Federal Republic of Germany, encircling an oak seedling sprouting with a small stem and leaves. The oak leaf and sprout symbol held deep meaning in post-war Germany, representing growth, renewal, and the rebuilding of a nation devastated by war. Oak trees have long been associated with strength and endurance in German culture, and their depiction on this coin served as a subtle reminder of resilience and the promise of a new beginning. This oak seedling design was simple yet elegant, avoiding militaristic or imperial imagery that had been used in earlier eras, particularly during the Third Reich. Instead, it conveyed peaceful symbolism and a vision of democratic prosperity. The reverse of the coin displayed the large numeral 10, indicating its denomination, accompanied by the word Pfennig beneath it. Flanking the number were 2 stylized ears of grain, symbolizing agriculture, sustenance, and the rebuilding of the German economy through industry and farming. Below the denomination was a mint mark, an essential feature for collectors and historians alike, indicating the specific mint where the coin was produced. The 1950 issue is especially notable because it was produced at multiple mints, each identified by a single capital letter: A. Berlin, D. Munich, F. Stuttgart, G. Karlsruhe, and J. Hamburg. The presence of these mint marks not only helps numismatists trace the origin of each coin but also reflects the decentralized minting practices of post-war Germany, which relied on several mints to supply adequate coinage for circulation. In terms of physical characteristics, the 1950 10 Pfennig coin was minted in an aluminum-bronze alloy, giving it a warm, slightly golden color that was both lightweight and durable. Its composition typically consisted of around 95% copper, 4% aluminum, and 1% other metals, making it resistant to corrosion while remaining cost-effective to produce. The coin measured approximately 21.5 mm in diameter and weighed around 3 grams, with a smooth plain edge that lacked any reading or inscription. This plain edge design was typical for lower denominations and reflected practicality rather than ornamental complexity. The relatively small size and light weight made it convenient for daily use, and millions of these coins circulated widely in West Germany throughout the 1950s. Historically, the year 1950 marked an important stage in the evolution of West Germany's currency system. After the currency reform of 1948, which introduced the Deutsche Mark to replace the severely devalued Reichsmark, there was a need to standardize and expand the coinage system. The 10 Pfennig coin of 1950 thus emerged as one of the earliest fully regularized issues of the newly formed Federal Republic of Germany. It came at a time when the nation was still experiencing the early years of the Wirtschaftswunder economic miracle, a period of rapid industrial growth, infrastructural rebuilding, and social development fueled by the Marshall Plan, economic reforms, and the industrious spirit of the German people. From a numismatic perspective, the 1950 10 Pfennig coin is particularly interesting because it exists in multiple varieties, some of which are considered highly collectible today. Among the most notable are the differences between coins marked Bank Deutscher Länder, used in 1949 issues, and those with the Bundesrepublik Deutschland inscription, as seen in the 1950 series. There are also variations in the positioning of mint marks, minor die differences, and even rare error coins that command significant interest in the collector's market. Some specific mint issues from 1950, especially those with low mintage numbers or particular mint marks, can be valued much higher than others, especially when found in uncirculated or proof-like condition. The circulation life of the 10 Pfennig coin was extensive, and the 1950 issue remained in active use for decades, even as later years introduced similar designs with slight modifications. This particular coin continued to circulate until the eventual replacement of the Deutsche Mark with the euro in 2002, making it a piece of living history for over half a century. During its lifespan, the coin would have passed through countless hands, used to buy bread, newspapers, tram tickets, or sweets, and thus became an everyday witness to the transformation of West Germany from a war-torn nation into one of the leading economic powers of Europe. Economically, the 10 Pfennig denomination was modest but significant in the early 1950s. At that time, a 10 Pfennig coin had a purchasing power that could buy small food items, postage, or contribute meaningfully toward basic transport fares. Its value steadily diminished over the decades due to inflation, but during the post-war Reconstruction era, even such small coins were treated with care and importance. This coin also played an educational role for younger generations, being one of the first coins children would use, save, or collect, thus becoming part of the cultural fabric of everyday life. In terms of design legacy, the oak sprout motif of the 10 Pfennig coin remained consistent throughout the Federal Republic era, symbolizing continuity and stability. The artist behind the design, Adolf Jaeger, created a minimalist yet meaningful composition that resonated with the era's aspirations. Its lack of a portrait, unlike many coins featuring monarchs or presidents, was deliberate, emphasizing democratic ideals over individual glorification. Instead, the coin celebrated symbols of growth, agriculture, and nationhood in a subtle yet effective manner. Collecting the 1950 10 Pfennig coin today offers both historical and financial value. While common circulation pieces may only be worth a few euros to collectors, rare mint marks, proof editions, or uncirculated coins can fetch higher prices depending on their condition and provenance. For serious numismatists, assembling a full set of all 5 mint marks from 1950 in pristine condition represents a rewarding challenge and a snapshot of West Germany's early monetary history. Coins with the mint mark, J. Hamburg, for instance, are among the scarcer examples and tend to command more attention. Culturally, the coin stands as a testament to a nation in transition. In 1950, Germany was divided into East and West, with the Federal Republic of Germany (FRG) on one side and the German Democratic Republic (GDR) on the other. The 10 Pfennig coin was exclusively a West German issue and symbolized the economic system that would eventually become one of the most stable in the world. Meanwhile, East Germany had its own separate coinage, reflecting the stark contrast between the two systems during the Cold War. The 1950 10 Pfennig coin is also an example of how coins serve as everyday artifacts of political and economic history. Its design and production were not merely aesthetic choices but also political ones, intended to foster unity, trust, and a sense of shared future among citizens recovering from war. It marked a departure from authoritarian imagery and embraced democratic symbolism, making it a small but powerful tool of national identity. As time progressed and the euro replaced the Deutsche Mark in 2002, the 10 Pfennig coins, including the 1950 edition, were gradually withdrawn from circulation. However, they remain legal tender in collectors' circles and are often sought after as keepsakes or for their historical connection. Many Germans still remember using them in their youth, associating them with childhood memories, early jobs, and a rapidly modernizing society. Today, they are collected not only for their monetary history but also for their emotional and nostalgic value. From a technical numismatic standpoint, the coin's striking process involved traditional minting methods of the mid-20th century, using steel dies and high-pressure presses to achieve consistent mass production. The large number, 10, On the reverse made it easily identifiable, while the use of durable alloy ensured its longevity in circulation. Over time, circulated examples often developed a warm patina, which collectors sometimes appreciate as a sign of authenticity and age. In summary, the 1950 10 Pfennig coin of the Bundesrepublik Deutschland is far more than just a piece of metal. It is a historical artifact that reflects the resilience, rebuilding, and economic rebirth of post-war West Germany. It carries the legacy of a divided nation striving for growth, the optimism of the Wirtschaftswunder, and the humble yet powerful symbolism of an oak sprout reaching toward a brighter future. Whether studied for its minting varieties, its role in everyday life, or its place in the broader narrative of European monetary history, this coin remains an enduring emblem of mid-20th century Germany.